welcome to Cats and Hats Crochet. This is Elise, and today we're going shopping. Okay, so I will input some of the footage from being inside Joann's. Probably just saw that. And I was really excited to see that they had the new Joann's baby bear. I've been seeing people posting about that, and I was really excited to see if my Joann's had it, and they did, because I heard it was a tested product that was like still being tested to see how well it sells, I guess. So they weren't putting it in all of the Joann's, just some of them. I feel like my store isn't always like on top of things like that. I don't know. I just really didn't think my store would have it. But I don't know. Their yarn section at my Joann has really been improving, I feel like. So maybe someone is new in the yarn department or something. I don't know. But I'm really excited to try this baby bear. I got a bunch of it. I had a gift card, so I felt a little better about spending a little bit more. So let me show you what I got. This one says cloudy gray. So it says it's a bulky 6. Not really entirely sure about that. I don't think it's as thick as like the Premier Parfait yarn. And then what else and definitely not as thick as the Sweet Snuggles, but Sweet Snuggles is a step above the Parfait. So yeah, so this will be really interesting to see how it compares, especially with the Parfait, which is the chenille yarn that I use. It's a little bit thinner. So I think this is even thinner than that, but we'll see. And then I got this brown one, which is called Toffee. They had like a really great selection. So I got like a lot of colors, not one of every color, but they also had some that were multicolor and they matched with some of the solids, which is nice. So you could, it's nice for stuff for making plushies if you can get like 2 yarns that match but are different, and then you can switch between them when you're making your plushies, and like make one color the accent and one color the main color and then switch. This one's peach. That makes a lot of sense. There's this green one. I use green a lot. I like to make frogs. I don't know what else is green, mostly frogs. Sorry, I'm looking for the color Sage. This is like my favorite kind of green. Definitely my favorite green. Yellow, I like to make chicks in the spring. So I like the Poppet ones from Cable and Canvas. Those are really cute. This one's called Sunshine. Makes sense. We've got a dark brown called Cocoa. I got the light and the dark brown because I thought those would be good contrast colors. Let's see what else I got. I got one more. I got their off-white color, which is called Vanilla Cake. So they also had a white that was like a white. So sorry about that. People are yelling out there. I don't know what's happening. Maybe because it's so cold. It's freezing here. We've been having weather that's like springtime, like 60s, and then all of a sudden it's snowing and 20, which is not that uncommon for this area, but still kind of a shock when that happens. I also got some of this baby blanket sparkle because you can't really feel the sparkles in it, and I think it would make really, really cute bear hats. So I do want to make more bear hats. Now my craft fair is coming up this weekend, so I don't know how much I'll be able to make by then. I'm kind of like frantically focusing on smaller things because those tend to go more so than the larger items. So I'm just trying to stock up on those so that I don't get completely wiped out of those. Plus, the weekend after next, I have another craft fair. So I have back-to-back weekend craft fairs. So I'm like, and I've never done that before. So I am a little nervous. Also, I've never had the variety of plushies that I have now. My last couple of craft fairs, I was kind of just getting started making plushies. So I was just doing like the Mabel chickens. I did some penguins. I made like one turtle. Like I was kind of just like dipping my toes in, and I found the plushies, like people really, really like them. So that's kind of how I got into plushies. I started out selling hats mostly. And then some of the, and I also, one of the first plushies I ever made was cat. So that's kind of where I got my name. I might have mentioned this in another video, so I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself, but, so hats and cats were kind of like my first things that got me into, the items that I make now, which is like mostly hats and plushies. But like I said, I'm really leaning into the plushies, and I've never had the variety that I have now. So I really don't have an idea of how much, like how well I'm going to do, because I've never, like the spread on my table is going to be very different than what I had last time. Also, it seems like a lot of the craft fairs lately are bring your own table, and I only have a 6-foot table right now. I wonder if I should have brought the 8-foot, but like it's hard because some craft fairs, like you can only bring a 6-foot, and then other craft fairs give you a bigger space and are like you can fit an 8-foot. So it's hard to, I guess the answer is that I'd have to have one of each for the craft fairs to have the smaller spaces, and then be able to size up for the spaces that have the larger slots. And then the ones that, like where I could actually be outside and set up a tent, I could use both tables. So I probably will end up getting an 8-foot table. It's hard because, you wouldn't think this would be an expensive business to get into, but it is a little bit. Like once you start, especially when you're autistic and you're like, this is like your special interest. Special interests can get expensive really fast. I'm sure those of you who are autistic also can relate to that. But you just want all the things, you want to make it the best. You just want everything to be the best. So then you have to buy the things, you have to buy the tables and the tent and the decor for your table and all of the yarn and oh man, I don't know. I'm just, I hope I can make some money back. But there's a couple more, like 2 skeins of yarn that I have left to show you. Okay, so we've got, just 2 left. Okay, so it looked like there are some new colors of the Juicy Couture. Now, if you're familiar with the Juicy Couture, it's like so soft. And I use it for scrunchies primarily. I don't think I've ever used it for anything else. I've seen people use it for like hats, but the skeins are kind of small. It's kind of expensive. It's like, just like the name suggests, it's kind of luxurious, which is nice, but expensive. So I had to, of course, get purple Juicy Couture, and I think people really like the sparklies. And again, this is one where you can't feel the sparklies. It feels just as soft as the non-sparklies. So, and also I don't know for sure if these colors are new. I'm going to put in footage of the rack with all the colors. But I had never seen some of these colors. Do the colors have names? Electric Violet is that one. There's one more, and I gravitated towards the purpley ones. I tried to get myself to get pick out one purpley one and then something else. Purple is my favorite color like ever. But this is just what I ended up getting. This is pastel lilac. So I figured even though the purpley colors are a little bit redundant, I mean, I'll have some other colors in there too, but I figure, you know, these mostly kids and such that like purple are gonna want to purchase the scrunchies. So I don't know. And I got another crate to hold all my yarn. No, I'm just kidding. To go on my table. I have a lot more like different size crates this time, so I think that'll be really helpful for all the plushies that I'll have. And then the main reason I went to Joann was to actually get polyfill, so I got that too. So they were having a good sale. I'll get out my receipt, see what discounts. I was gonna use a coupon, but they told me everything was already on sale. Oh, here we go. The baby bear yarn was 40% off. Yeah, because it's, so the baby bear yarn that I was just showing you, the stuff is normally $9.99, and it was 40% off, which brought it down to $5.99. So that's cool. And then the Juicy Couture, which was the sparkly one, the purpley sparklies, were 25% off. The crate was on sale for $10, normally $14.49. So yeah, so everything was either 40% off or 25% off. And then, like I said, the crate was $10. So yeah, so I would highly, oh, and the polyfill was 25% off. So Joann's got a good sale right now. And if you're interested in trying this baby bear yarn, which is a 100% micro polyester, what's the difference between just regular polyester and micro polyester? Just smaller? I don't know. And you want to try, especially if you make plushies, check out your Joann's. Maybe they have it. Like I said, I heard it was like a test. I don't know if they actually, maybe they actually rolled it out now officially. I don't know. If you have information, go ahead and put it in the comments. And thank you so much for watching. I hope to be doing more videos soon. I'll explain why I haven't made videos in a little bit in my next video. So look for that. And if you could like and subscribe, that would be amazing. I know I only have like 25 or something subscribers, but I'm super excited about it. And it feels like a lot to me. So thank you so much for subscribing and supporting me. And yeah, I don't know, let me know what kind of videos you prefer. Do you prefer the autism videos? Do you prefer yarn videos or crochet videos, or tutorials? I'd love to kind of cater to what you guys like to see. So take care, everybody. Bye.